Hi again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
Well, with another win now here at home, they'd be in a position to put some real pressure on the opponent. And that's what you want to do. The playoffs are pressure-packed anyway, but the more pressure you can apply and add to your opponent, the better chances you have of advancing.
Yeah, Clark, they can really put a stranglehold on this series with a win here tonight. They'd have the luxury of going on the road in a pretty relaxed state.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court. Kobe is out there with Lowry, and for the Rockets, Garrett, he's in at the point. Odom out there with Marion. Then there's Glenn Davis, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Davis. He passes to Allen. Guarded by Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the clock winding down, here's Davis. Blocked. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A 3-ball. Rebound by Ron Artest. It's stolen by Davis. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin McHale had a few moments for me. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Odom, averaging 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Allen for the 3. Another miss by Houston.
5 straight misses to start the game. I don't know if they're loose yet.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Kobe, averaging 23 points per contest. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
It was a strong game for them defensively. They were very sharp and forced the other team into a lot of mistakes.
Well, Steve, they did cause their share of turnovers, but there was also some pretty sloppy and raggedy ball handling on the other side.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Outside Artest. Shot clock at 6. First free throw is good. That one misses. And here are the Rockets now. Ray Allen is on the wing, covered by Artest. Here's Garrett, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
His first make here in 4 tries to start this game.
Kobe gets to Gasol, guarded now by Lamar Odom, and they double up Gasol. Kobe, and shot on the way. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Garrett, the shot is off. And the Lakers go with it the other way. About 3.5 minutes left to play in the first. Outside Lowry. Feeds it to Bynum. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bynum's got his first points of the night. Recovering. Dishes at Demarion. Leans inside. Again, the Rockets score.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Now here's Kobe, looking for his first bucket of the game. That's good.
I love how relentless he is. I mean, he just continues to come at you all night.
Oh! Now let's check out the Sprite Slam Camp.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
And the Lakers have possession, following the score by Houston. All sorts of time, and the Lakers take on two more.
Even with just a little bit of room, he's going to immediately go on the attack.
While recovering, here's Davis, and it goes out of bounds following the shot. Chuck Hayes is checked in for Houston. Arthur comes in for Lamar Odom. The Lakers also making some changes. Barnes comes in for Ron Artest, and Derek Fisher is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Kobe. The steal.
The reaction was so quick. Incredible defense.
Tipped. Guarded by Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. He has 5. Fisher grabs the board.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Now Barnes. Lining kicks to Kobe. They're moving it around. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Oh, and trying for it. And here we go. For the finish. Oh, yeah. And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Oh, he's killing me right now. Absolutely killing me. That's just ridiculous.
It is, that's what basketball Clark is all about right there.
That's exactly why we love this game. The greatest athletes in the world.
Here's Fisher. The Rockets making the shot. Barnes with it. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Jumps up, and it's Bynum with the jam.
You know, you get better elevation with the one-hand dunk, and it's the most basic of all. Keep it simple.
And probably the most reliable.
Yeah, hard to mess that one up.
Marion left side. Wide open look. That's good. He's got 9. Here's Fisher. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kobe. And Allen picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. Kobe, no good.
Boy, surprised to see that one stay out.
Me too, Steve. I mean, those are ones that usually go down for sure.
And that one's good.
God, you have to have such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
And he knocks it down.
What a way to close the quarter. Huge 3 right there.
Yeah, and that's a deflator for the other team.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
The intensity of the Western Conference Finals.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. Here's Lowry. Garrett in at point guard. Shane Battier is out there with Odom. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Davis in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Goes up. Oh! Such a flashy play. Sprite Slam Cam. Watch it again.
Yeah, easy bucket for him there.
And finish he did. Took it hard to the rim.
And here's the fast break. Here's Garrett. Oh, man.
Any dunk contest, that's a 10 for sure.
Well, he'll earn himself a place in the next one if he keeps pulling those off.
He better be in it. I know I want to see it.
Here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night. Back to Odom. Battier outside. 15 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Stripped away.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense.
The dish to Lowry. Here's our test. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 6. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ray Allen is checked in for Evan Turner. The Lakers also changing it up. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Gasol. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Derek Carricker. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, easy bucket for him there.
And finish he did. Took it hard to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
Keep it going for your Rockets power dancers. Here's Barnes, looking for his first bucket of the game. Brown outside. Artest against Odom. Rocket 6. Outside for Lowry.
They find themselves in a pretty good-sized hole here, and it's mostly because of their sloppy play with the basketball.
Kind of strange. They can't seem to find a grip on the ball, Clark. They're just giving up a lot of easy plays.
Gets it to go.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first.
Davis with the double team. Deflected. Right side Lowry. Artest. Can they get it? And again, the Lakers no good.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
They're working it around. Takes it up for the stop.
They can do no wrong offensively.
Everything's dropping, guys, and that confidence, it gets infectious and contagious.
Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Garrett. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Shannon Brown. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Marion in for Shane Battier. The Lakers also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Artest. Kobe comes in for Shannon Brown. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
They've been careless and sloppy, and the turnovers have been a big problem.
Yeah, they've yielded 9 points off of those turnovers, Clark, so I think that's the reason they're trailing.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, they've increased their trips to the line this quarter.
Yeah, getting free throws, a great way to slow the game down, get your defense set up, and find easy points.
And the Lakers call time here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers. Here's Bynum, averaging 12 points a game. And here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it from 18 feet out. Kobe's got 9 points.
I tell you what, you watch this guy put it in the basket, and his scoring ability can just astound you at times.
Here's Arthur, covered by Barnes. Gasol against Marion. Over Gasol. The shot by Marion, no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Kobe dishes to Barnes. Kicks to Gasol. Nice movement. Barnes passes to Gasol. Charity stripe shot. No good. And the Rockets go the other way.
They've got to be careful. They can't give him that much room because at that range, he'll make you pay.
Outside, Kobe. And there's the feed to Barnes. Now Fisher. He kicks it to Barnes. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yep, and that's 3 of their last 5 make.
Oh! Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? And just the power and the skill. Impressive.
Here's Fisher. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. And the Lakers call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock and all.
And so we conclude the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 15.
Conference finals keep on rolling. Now for a halftime breakdown presented by HP. The Rockets red hot up to the break. They're looking for their second win in as many games in this series. Close-range shots, their bread and butter early on, a gigantic lead at points in the paint. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. They've felt the impact from Andrew Bynum. He's got 5 points and has been pulling down some rebounds, too. Some fantastic numbers to enjoy here. What a first half for tonight's leading scorers. And
so many times I should have taken back this moment. These words I spoke.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Here's Lowry. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. Powell and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe and Artest are the wingmen, and it's Lowry in at the point. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And that steal really triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
Artest kicks to Bynum. Moving it around nicely. He feeds it to Artest. And Bynum backing in. Launches a 3, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Andrew Bynum.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Artest gets to Kobe. Sean Marion covering. Lowry defended by Allen. Shot clock at 6. Artest. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Oh!
Watch out alone. Run for cover, young fella.
Just a sensational play. Here's our Sprite Slam game.
Are you serious? Between the legs in a real game? There's the makings of a legendary dunk.
Forget about plays of the week. That one will be one of the plays of the season.
It already is.
All I know is he's lucky that thing went in. If he had missed that, can you imagine how his coach would have reacted?
For three, Kobe, and another three for the Lakers.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. Here's Kobe, 14 points for him. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Artest. Kobe, a screen on Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Backing down is Bryant. Shoots, and it's blocked.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first.
Oh, a monster throwdown. Wow. Boom. Boy, he him out to dry that time. A terrific reverse.
You can't help but be amazed by that dunk.
Man, that's one to remember, huh?
Outside Artest. Sean Marion covering. Kobe a screen on Marion. Artest dishes to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Lakers.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Here's Garrett, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
That's good defense. Don't let a guy get a lay-in, foul hard, and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that billboard there. Sending a message. You can't come in here and get anything free in our paint.
And the Rockets making a change here. Turner's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Derek Carricker, he's checked in for Andrew Bynum. Lakers trail by 15. And the Lakers call time here.
Rockets power dancer. Give it up. There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets power dancers.
Here's Gasol, averaging 13 points a contest. Picked up by Davis. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Davis. 4 on the clock. The tray. The offensive rebound. Carricker passes to Artest. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Artest's got his 3rd basket of the night. Rockets leading by 13. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Shot off the screen, and he nails the jumper. And he has 42.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
It's stolen. It's one-on-one. Here's Garrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Back to Gasol. Outside Lowry. Backing down is Bryant. 6 to shoot. Over Turner. Again, the Lakers. He's got 44.
They're trying not to give the ball handlers any room.
Certainly not with the full court man-to-man.
Here's Garrett. That 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 15. Lowry with the ball. Averaging 8 points a game. The pass to Gasol. Guarded by Marion. Shoots the 3. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Gasol. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry. He dishes it to Turner. Guarded by Kobe. Here's Garrett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint. Who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Odom. Jefferson comes in for Sean Marion. And it's George in for Evan Turner. Blake kicks to Ebanks. There's a screen. Kobe against Davis. Good look. Garrett snatches it inside. Rockets leading by 15. Picked up by Kobe. Moving the ball well. Outside for Davis. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lets it go from deep. Shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we'll be back live from Houston.
The quest for the Western title continues in Game 4 of the conference final.
Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Will you look at the Rockets? The spark has been from the lead guard position, guys. In the first game of the series, he has been the player to set the tone and has really come out strong out of the gates. If they can take the series lead, that remains to be seen, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. This has been, Clark, 3 quarters of outstanding basketball.
I tell you what.
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite Slam Cam for the replay.
They had a clear path to the hoop the whole way.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that, Steve.
Lakers trail by 17. And here is Blake. On the wing, Kobe. Defended by George. Gets it to go. Kobe's got 9 points now in just the second half. Rockets leading by 15. Battier outside. Rocket 6. Here's Garrett. Again, the Rockets score.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Outside, Kobe. Gasol. Feeds it to Barnes. This is to Blake. Tries to save it. And so he draws the foul on the shot. On trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on that one. So for the Rockets, Glenn Davis is checked in for Hayes. Odom comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Earl Boykins is subbed in for Paul George. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Gasol. Walton comes in for Matt Barnes. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Devin Eagles. And it's Lowry in for Kobe. To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Superb feed there, young fella.
It really was perfect setup for the lay-in.
Right, he just managed to float the ball up there.
Here is Lowry. Brown outside. Now Walton. From outside the arc. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Walton. 6 points for Shannon Brown. Here is Boykins. Here's Garrett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. They get Steve Blake. And the first one at the line is good.
Are you kidding me? They're like different guys this half. They haven't missed a single free throw.
Stepping up and knocking him down, Clark.
Here's Blake. Back to Walton. Brown jams it in.
Wow. No concern or regard for the big man at all. He just took it to him with that magnificent throwdown.
Here is Boykins. He passes to Odom. Drops in the layup for two.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
It wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
It's a pick by Bynum. Davis with the double team. Now here's Walton. 6 to shoot. Blake for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Odom's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by the Lakers. Garrett gets called.
Houston foul call. First personal foul.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Blake. Guarded by Blake. Kobe with the steal.
You know, guys, you look at it, one turnover in the game, sometimes that can get overlooked. And I think it shows how well he's playing. I mean, he's really making the most of every possession.
And the Lakers call time here.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lamar Odom. Shane Battier is checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Turner in for Ray Allen. The Lakers also changing it up. Pau Gasol is checked in for Devin Ebanks. Artest comes in for Shannon Brown. And it's Lowry in for Steve Blake. And the basket by Kobe.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Garrett can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Bynum.
Houston foul call. His second personal.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Both good from the line that time. Rockets leading by 17. Good.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
Here's Kobe. Hits the bucket. Kobe's got 25 points.
But he can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Now recovering. Out to Battier. Here's Garrett. From the high post, he drills it. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
Garrett is whistled for reaching in. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for the Lakers, Kyle Lowry.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They can't afford too many missed free throws, Kev. They need every point they can get.
Covered by Artest. Covered by Artest. Lowry with the ball.
That's going to do it. I don't think they have enough time here now.
This one's in the books.
Gasol's shot is good.
How about the energy he puts into crashing the boards, guys?
Here's Garrett. That's good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole 2K crew. Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching the NBA Western Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
Coach put together a real good game plan for us. And if we stick with that, there's no reason to think we can't win at least one of these games on the road. I felt like this team was better prepared than we've ever been. And when you've got that much confidence in your coaching staff, it makes everything just a little easier.